Welcome to Baxter Bell Yoga. I'm Baxter Bell. I'm at the Feathered Pipe Ranch in Helena, Montana today, and I'm going to be sharing with you a dynamic mini vinyasa called Drop Knee Lunge version 2. And in this particular version, we're going to use blocks, or if you have very long arms, you can certainly bring your hands to the floor. And we're going to move forward in our drop knee lunge to stretch the front of the back leg. And then we're going to walk our hands and blocks back a little bit until the front leg is straight to stretch the hamstring of the front leg. So we're going to get a 2-for-1 here today. So you'll need a blanket for your knees and maybe 2 blocks. It certainly depends on your body proportions. And then I'm going to invite you to come to a kneeling position. So from kneeling, we're going to bring our right foot forward between the blocks, and then maybe walk the foot forward a little bit so it's a little bit of an angle, and then tip down and place your hands on the blocks and make sure you're comfortable here. Now, because we have our back knee on the ground, when we bring our hips forward, it's okay if the knee goes past the ankle. As long as your heel stays on the floor, that's fine. So from this starting position, we're going to inhale forward. And then as we exhale, we're going to draw our hips back and we're going to walk the blocks back a little bit, and we're going to peel onto the heel of the front foot, pointing the toes towards the sky, and very carefully letting the back round a little bit. And then as we inhale, we're going to walk the blocks forward until we get some stretch at the front of the back leg, and then we're going to exhale and walk back until we can straighten and stretch the front leg. So let's do that again. Inhaling, blocks come forward, chest is lifted, arms are long, and then exhaling and taking it back. So I'm using my blocks as hand extenders or arm extenders. Let's do that 3 more times. Try to track straight forward and straight back without the hips swinging a lot side to side. Last 2 on your own. And then come forward for the last moment. Use your hands to bring that foot back, so you press down into your hands. And just take a moment to take a breath. If your hands were working a lot, shake them out. Okay? We're going to repeat the same thing on the second side. So bring your left foot forward between the blocks. Wiggle the foot forward a few inches. Tip from your hips. We're keeping a relatively neutral back until we have to extend back with our body. So on your inhale, do a little experiment. Bring your hips forward. Make sure you do indeed get a little stretch at the front of the back leg. If not, move your front foot forward a little further. And then as you exhale, walk your blocks back a little ways, straighten the front leg, and pivot onto the heel of the front foot. Inhale, come forward, and exhale, slide back. So I'm keeping my arms long and strong in both positions, so that as I come forward, I'm almost cultivating a little sense of back bend in my spine as I get my leg stretched. And as I exhale, I'm tipping as much as I can from the hips, minimizing the rounding of the back. So about 3 more times forward and back. Moving at a breath pace that feels good for you. Remember, you come forward on the inhale, and you go back on the exhale. Last time. And then as you come forward, press into your blocks, lift the foot, come back for a moment, and then go ahead and when you're done, set your blocks down, shake your hands out. You can sit back on your heels or sit cross-legged, whatever feels good for you. So there you have it, Dynamic Drop Knee Lunge version 2, which both stretches the front of the back leg and the back of the front leg. So you get 2-for-1 on that one. If you ever get a chance to come out to Montana, check out the Feathered Pipe Ranch. They have amazing yoga retreats going throughout the summer. I'll be back here next August, starting on August the 12th with Melina Meza. So think about coming out and joining us then. In the meantime, follow me on my website, baxterbell.com, on my blog site, Yoga for Healthy Aging, and look for longer practices on the YogaUonline.com's practice channel, where you can find practices with me there. Until the next time, namaste.